Lately, have you felt left out or forgotten? Why didn't they invite me? Why didn't they think of me? Or maybe you feel annoyed or irritated by your partner, a family member, or a friend. I have one question for you in this case. How do they feel about you? Do they care about you? Do they love you? Now that is your baseline. That baseline is the resting place from which your relationship grows, right? It's the general feeling that you have, and it's the reason you have a relationship with that person. Now, I'm talking about healthy relationships, or relationships that have the potential to be healthy, because some relationships are based out of other things than love. I'm talking about relationships with a baseline of love. Let me give you an example. I was at the hospital a little while back with some family. Somebody brought us tacos. Now, while we're eating the tacos and these little tater tots, I finished my tater tots, and then I realized that some people have these little cups of salsa. And I see that my cousin had given a couple people salsa, but not me. Some people in this case might just be offended. Wow, couldn't think of me with the salsa? That would have been delicious. They would think for years about that time that they were forgotten. The thought I had was, how does she feel about me? Does she care about me? What is our baseline? Our baseline is good. And so I knew that the moment she forgot to give me sauce had nothing to do with the way she felt about me. Because I've been there, I've forgotten people. Who hasn't? You gotta give each other that grace and understand that there is that baseline to live out of. We don't live out of a baseline of fear and argue. In those times of argument, do we come off a baseline of fear or come off a baseline of love? So when I feel that way, the first thing I do, well, I'm not perfect, but I do practice. Asking myself, if someone annoys me, what is our baseline? Oh, they care about me. So let's go off of that. Now, I do have my boundaries, and I do have an expectation of respect. So if someone attempted to abuse me in some way, I would not stand for it. I want my relationships to have a baseline of love. So I challenge you, the next time you get annoyed by someone, or offended by someone, or feel left out, think for a minute, what is your baseline with them? Is it love? And then act out of that baseline of love and show them that you know you guys share a baseline of love. That can change the feeling of a room. That can change the atmosphere. God loves you. I love you. And I'll catch you guys soon.